Grab your pen, grab your planner. It's time for Hello Happy.
Spice.
What?
Guess what?
What?
It's Friday!
It is Friday.
Girl, so you know what that means?
I do know what that means.
It's
It's time for Hello Happy. Ooh, that was good.
Hello, happy family.
That was so good. Yes, welcome back. Here we are.
Oh my
What
God.
you doing over there? What are you
Girl,
doing?
I'm here sipping on a chai latte, just feeling myself,
A
how
chai
I
latte.
do.
That is so fancy. So I have some unsweetened iced tea.
Oh, boring.
But I put some Splenda in it because I am a Southern girl.
But then again, we don't want to have those problems of Peach Fanta being your boyfriend,
Hey, so ever since that episode, I got myself a peach Fanta because I had never had one before, and I went to the movies and they had one at the movies. So I have to say, I totally understand the attraction to peach Fanta. He is. Yeah, I can totally get it, but it is not good for you. So I can totally see why. So I do have a snack here, but I think I'll wait until after the show to eat it. What do you think?
Yeah, I don't know if they want to hear us munching up in their ears. So we will save you the pain. Happy family.
Yes, this is not ASMR.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, here I can quietly crinkle the snack paper, and
You can hear somebody
everyone.
Welcome to Hello Happy.
And everybody who's driving immediately just runs right off of the road, and they're immediately asleep. No, this is not that kind of a show, you guys. Quit it.
Oh my gosh. So as you guys can tell, it's Friday and we are in a really good mood.
Yes. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited to be in episode 3.
Yes, girl. So, Spice, tell me, how was life after releasing the second episode? How did you feel?
On the real, what I felt like I had to do was remake my entire life. Okay. So I looked around my whole house and I was like, this is not the way a successful podcaster lives. I have 2 episodes of a podcast. I am somebody now, so I have got to clean this, and this. So it really kind of got me off of my butt and into fix your life, girl. In all reality, having 2 episodes of a podcast in this particular community really can make a person feel wonderful about themselves, because the people that are in this community could not be nicer and sweeter and more awesome. This has been the best thing we've ever decided to do. So what about you? Has it been a nice 2 weeks since the last episode dropped?
Oh my gosh, let me see. Oh my gosh. So when our second episode dropped, the very next day I had my planner meetup, and you guys, I was blown away by all the love and support. Okay, so you guys were showing out online, just reposting, following us, talking about how much you guys love the podcast. And then I walk into my planner meetup and I'm greeted by hugs and oh my God, we listened to the podcast. Oh my God, we were on our way here listening to the podcast. And I was like, oh, this is surreal. You guys are freaking amazing. You guys are holding us down. You guys are enjoying it. And what I love the most, every time somebody says, you guys just sound like 2 girlfriends, and I'm just listening to my 2 girlfriends talk about planners, and I'm able to join in on the conversation, or I'm able to plan while listening to you guys, and it's so much fun, and it just makes my day. So these past 2 weeks have been surreal. It has been so much fun. And being able to just kind of go outside of my house and talk about Hello Happy has been super crazy as well. And I'm just so honored and blessed. I'm really enjoying myself. I think this is something fun. And, we talked about last week we talked about, planning for you. And I feel like every time I get to sit down and plan and put a sticker, I have a certain sticker that I use for my Hello Happy podcast when it drops. And I'm going to be so sad when I run out of these stickers. But I put "This is big" on every Friday that a Hello Happy podcast drops, and every time I see that sticker, I'm just like, "Yes, girl, you do that." So it has been amazing. Like, I have really, really, truly enjoyed this community, and like you said, Spice, everybody has been like so amazing. Like, I feel like we were able to get really comfortable really fast doing this podcast because all the support. You guys have just been like, yes, keep it going. We can't wait for the next episode, so it has really made us a little bit more comfortable with each other and been able to just jump on here and give y'all some good content to listen to and laugh and cry a little bit every now and again and just enjoy being a happy planner girl.
I'm super proud of us, and I'm happy that we are doing this. So I don't know if every single episode we need to start with this, like, so how was it for you to have 76 episodes of a podcast?
Well, I just enjoy talking about it because, a lot of them, they don't know really the behind the scenes, but there is quite a bit of work. Spice is doing her thing. I'm handling my stuff on, my side with the YouTube, and we're always going to be 100% real and raw with you guys. So I think it's a great way to kind of start the podcast and let them know how we're feeling. And, I am beyond excited. So I know we have some shout outs. The first up is Stephanie from Beautiful Planning.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so Stephanie is from my planner group, which is Tampa Bay Planners, and I had been talking to her, and me and her were chatting back and forth, and so at the planner meetup, and so the next morning when I got up on Sunday morning, I saw this message from her that said, "Hey, I made you guys a logo. What do you think? Or do you guys need a logo?" And I'm like, I jumped out of my bed screaming because what she made was everything we wanted. We just needed like a different color scheme. It was like she literally took the time to listen to Hello Happy and knew exactly who we were. So we just needed like a different color scheme. And you guys, she had the logo done in one day. We were able to announce it that same day, and we were so excited. We love it, Stephanie. Like, it is so me and Spice. Like, me and Spice love color, rainbows, and I'm all about rainbows and unicorns, and Stephanie nailed the logo. Like, I cannot look at that logo and not smile. Like, when it says Hello Happy Podcast and I see that little cloud, I just start smiling to myself from ear to ear. So I just want to say thank you so much, Stephanie. And if you guys are not following her, you guys definitely need to follow her. She is at Beautiful Planning on Instagram, and she has an amazing shop. So how did you feel about the logo? Because I was freaking out.
Our motto since we started this is what? Hashtag don't pee?
Hashtag don't pee, and I'm always telling you not to pee because you're always texting me saying, I'm going to pee every time you get excited.
Yes, because we're so excited. So, like, you're sending me things, and I'm at a children's birthday party. And not that that's not amazing. Sorry, all the moms out there that are like, hey, children's birthday parties are amazing. No, I was at a children's birthday party, and it was super fun. And this was a very grown-up one. There were lots of cool adults there. But so I'm sitting there on my phone, and Shonda is sending me all of these pictures and stuff, and I'm just like sitting over there like, oh my gosh, I can't pee on these people's couch. Like, these like, these pictures are so amazing. This girl is so talented. And it was exactly what was like in my brain. It's perfect, Stephanie. We love it. Like, I love how the words podcast have like these little eyelashes on them.
Yes, it's so cute, you guys.
Like, I can't stop looking at it. And I can see it all over, like, all kinds of different things, like t-shirts and tote bags and enamel pins and just everywhere. Like, I just want to put it on everything that I have, and I want to like put a tattoo on my body of Hello Happy Podcast. Like, I just want this logo like everywhere where I can see it. It's my cell phone wallpaper. It's my computer wallpaper. It's everywhere that I can see. So yeah, it makes me super happy to look at it. And she has Shonda, when did you say her shop was having a major sale?
I want to say May 4th and May 5th. We wanted to go ahead and mention it now because you guys, the next date of the podcast isn't until like May 10th. So we just wanted to go ahead and mention it now to be sure to check her out because she's going to be having a sale. And you guys, she is like, I want to call her the foil queen. You need to go her because she did something last night and I was just like, girl, yes, honey, yes. I keep trying to tell myself I don't need to ride to her house and just sit in her craft room while she makes me pretty things. So
I think that you do. Like I really think that you need to go and learn how to do that stuff from her.
Girl, she has like some of the cutest things and I absolutely love it.
Her shop is shop.beautifulplanning.com, and beautiful is spelled BeaYoutiful. So shop.beautifulplanning.com is where you can go and check out all of her super cute foils and things like that. So Queen of Foil over here, at Beautiful Planning on Instagram. So thank you, Stephanie, for the logo. So shout out number 2. We have another Stephanie. Stephanie Happily Plans. This girl has been in my life and in my DMs and in my IG since the beginning of my IG. Like, I feel like that Stephanie Happily Plans and I have been friends for so long, and she embodies right now our bold and brave and create and all of the words that Queen and I are living this year. She definitely has been super supportive of this podcast. She never hesitates to take the opportunity to shout us out, to share, our successes, and whenever we have a new episode, and to let people know that she's listening. And she just started her YouTube channel, and she's doing a really great job, and she's doing really cute videos, and they're short and sweet and just like her. Like, for some reason, don't you think, Queen, like, her videos are like just like Stephanie? Like, they just seem like Stephanie, don't you think?
Yeah, she's such a sweetheart. She's been following me for quite some time and absolutely love her page. There's not a week that goes by that I'm not inspired by some of her spreads. Like, her spreads are absolutely amazing, and the support and love that she has given me in Spice has been crazy. If you guys are not following her, you definitely should.
Stephanie, thank you so much for your constant support of me just through all of this, all these months that we've been friends. And thank you for your support in the podcast adventure and everything. And just, it's so nice to know that you and I can be there for each other through all of our brave, bold, creative things that we're doing. So anyway, you're the best and I love you. So thank you. All right, who you got next?
So I have my planned obsession, and she's actually from my meetup. And I know you guys are gonna be like, girl, if you don't stop talking about the meetup people, we're gonna kill you. But look, my meetup babes are just awesome. And look, she stood out to me because when her and her mom walked into the meetup on Saturday, they were absolutely amazing. She hugged me. She was like, oh my God, we were just listening to the podcast on the way here because we have a drive. She's like, I absolutely love it. You guys are so much fun. She was so supportive. She followed me. She followed the podcast, and she radiates so much love and support, and it meant the world to me. And we're doing these shout outs, you guys, just to really just show how important you guys are to us. And my planned obsession really showed up and showed out for me. And so I don't know, I'm forever grateful for that. It made me feel really good. And going into my meetup, I was actually really nervous, but to walk in and see her and she hugged me, and it just meant everything to me. So my planned obsession, I thank you, and thank you so much for supporting Hello Happy.
Yeah, I think it's awesome that you have that Tampa Bay planners group that you have to make you feel like a rock star the day.
Supportive. So we have one more shout out, and who is that lucky girl?
So Jenna from at Plan Pen Paint Parent. Girl, you and me have been talking on the Instagram for so long, and we have talked about so many things that are not even planner related. So I feel like that you and I have a little bit of a friendship that goes back a long time, but you have been so supportive of our podcast and of our little project that we're doing here. And I just want to say thank you so much for going above and beyond to find the podcast, even though it's not always been easy for you.
Yes, Jenna, she is absolutely amazing. She has been following me for a while, and she has been so supportive and so kind and so sweet. And I just want to say thank you. Me and her don't chat often, but we did have a conversation the other day, and we're talking about Joann's and products and stuff. And she's just a really sweet girl. She has been going above and beyond to make sure people know where we are on iHeartRadio and that she's listening and she's supporting us and she loves the podcast. So I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. It means everything to me.
Yes, we are so grateful and just so thankful for just all of you. And it's because of you that we come to our main topic, because so many of you have said, could you please discuss this? So we said, yes, we can, because we are having our own little bit of this right now anyway. So our topic this week is FOMO. And for those of you who don't know what FOMO is, it is an abbreviation for fear of missing out. And I feel like that this is something that I had in my life from even before I was part of the planner community, and the planner community is not any better. So that I think is a fantastic topic, but right now we're feeling it extremely strong. Aren't we, Shonda?
I know. I'm so sad. I get jelly every time I see somebody post. So
yeah, so here's where we're feeling the most FOMO right now, and it's not a sticker book and it's not a planner. It's just tell them, Shonda. I just can't even say it.
It's okay. It's go wild. Like
go wild.
We're so heartbroken right now that we can't go to Go Wild. So you guys
no.
It's crazy. So
if anybody out there in Plannerland has 2 free tickets to Go Wild and plane tickets and hotel rooms and wants to send 2 fledgling podcasters to Go Wild, we want to go so bad.
This year I really wanted to go, but there's just a lot of factors in life and stuff like that, and things happen. But as the closer the time gets and I start seeing everybody's people are having certain releases for their for Go Wild, they have pins and stickers and all kinds of stuff just for Go Wild in those gorgeous colors of that purple. And I'm like, I want to go. I need to see Stephanie. I need that swag bag. I need that sticker kit. I'm just losing it. I'm literally to the point where I feel okay, I'm the week of Go Wild. I'm probably going to just log out of Instagram because I am just I need to be there. I just feel I need to breathe the air that Stephanie Fleming is breathing. I need to sit next to her. I need to eat a watercress salad with her or some weird food or whatever. But I want
a watercress salad.
Stephanie's all about her wellness journey. Let's not play, okay?
Okay.
Stephanie is about her wellness journey, so she's not gonna just be tearing up the food. So I feel maybe she's gonna be eating some watercress and some salmon or something. Just a little light food, a little finger sandwich or something. Not a sandwich, but a sandwich. You did the little bitty thing.
I love it. No, I know. You're right.
I need to be there wherever she is. I need to be in the room. If At Home with Keita is going, I need to be there. I feel if Stephanie Happy Plans planning with Bumble, if y'all are in the room, I need to be in that room where they're breathing the Happy Planner air. I don't know. It's just
I know. And
crazy.
It is crazy. And it's so sad because oh my gosh, it's 5 days of just planner people that just get together and just talk about their planners and just jam on their planners for 5 days. And the Happy Planner does the Planjama party, or is that what it's called? I don't know.
Oh my God.
But life gets in the way. I mean, that is a full work week for me. If I were to go, I would have to miss almost an entire week of work. And that is not something that I take lightly. Prospect of meeting Mary Ellen planning with Bumble. I just,
gosh.
just to, I mean, yes, there's a part of me that fancies myself like already her friend.
I just want her to bring Bumble. Let me just say, I'm not like a full-on dog lover. I actually have allergies that I really can't be around like dogs and cats and stuff like that. But I swear her and Bumble have like this relationship where they like Bumble like talks back to her and she talks to Bumble and Bumble knows what's going on. And I just feel like I need to meet Bumble. So
Well, and it's not like there's going to be an event that's like, okay, Spice and Queen, here's a room of all the people that you want to meet here. And then there's like two beautiful doors that are going to open up. Like, I know that it's not exactly the way in my mind that I'm picturing it, like, oh, and then the doors are going to open up, and then there's going to be all of, like, you know, like the Wizard of Oz, like, here's all the people that were in your dream. You know, like, I know that it's not going to be just like that, and that it's going to be crowded, and there's going to be a lot of people there, and, you know.
I was like, can you just put me in a box and ship me to?
Yeah.
Ugh.
There's a girl that's going that's from Charlotte. Like, she's from where, you know, like, she's from where I live. Like, I'm from Charlotte. If you're from Charlotte and I'm from Charlotte, we should both be able to go. Like, why is it that I can't go too? So, I don't know. So, anyway, and I know that when you guys asked us to talk about fear of missing out, we're not trying to listen to us talk about how bad we want to go wild, but that is the FOMO that we are feeling right now. But there are lots of other things that we have experienced FOMO about. I mean, you have to admit that social media definitely makes FOMO way worse. I mean,
It does. It definitely does.
that's part of the problem. I mean, I think that that's kind of why you guys wanted for us to talk about it, is because we all know each other from social media. And, you know, yes, we do hope to be at Go Wild next year, but FOMO for most of us at a regular time of the year has to do with stickers and planners and all of these gorgeous Happy Planner products, especially right now within the past month with this brand new, huge, massive release that we're looking at pictures of.
Oh my
I mean,
gosh, yes.
seriously, Instagram is making it so hard to not want to own everything. I mean, girl, how many planners have I bought from this release just because they're pretty? I mean, they're pretty, and like, you know, I see somebody put a picture of one on Instagram and I'm like, oh my gosh, that is so pretty. And I don't need another pretty planner. Like, just because somebody else has a pretty planner does not mean that I need to have another one.
I think
But
most like 75% of what we buy sometimes is influence from somebody else. Like we see that planner and we already have 3 minis sitting on our desk, and somebody else will post another mini and we're like, well, I don't have that one, I need that one too. And then you're missing something if you don't have that item, and it's just crazy. But like, FOMO is definitely real, you guys. Like, it is absolutely crazy.
So, yeah, I feel like that social media is definitely making it harder. And one of the reasons that social media is making it so hard is because people want to own all of these things. And if they can't run right out to their Dry Joanne or their Hobby Lobby or, you know, what's the other one? Michael's, all these other places where we're going, where we run up and down these streets trying to get there 6 or 7 times a week. Then there's other places where we can go to buy these things. But how much money are we spending on this stuff? I mean, think about these other places. We've got Mercari, we've got eBay, we've got Poshmark, the Facebook buy, sell, trade pages, like all of these places where people can go and buy this stuff up from their craft stores and then put them online and sell them. Why do you think that they can sell them for so much money?
Because I mean, either they've already bought the stuff out where we cannot purchase it, or for example, Joann's, like my Joann's has like literally not put any stuff out. So it just kind of has been like, it's one of those moments of like, it's straight up panic. It's the real word of FOMO, fear of missing out. You start panicking, like, I'm not going to get this stuff. I'm not going to get this. So, okay, well, Sarah's selling it for $80 in a bundle. I'll buy this $80 bundle just to have this one sticker book, and I don't want the rest of this stuff. You know, we get crazy and just start spending our money and not taking a moment to say, okay, do I really need this sticker book? Do I really need this planner? You know what I mean? Like, I have seen stuff on Poshmark selling for $75 and $80, and you know good and full well they didn't buy that stuff for $75 and $80. They use the coupon just like we normally do, but because they know that people are freaking out and missing all these products, they're able to sell it for this price. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's sad. It really is because I'm guilty of it too. I mean, I cannot lie.
This release, I have been in FOMO. Like, it has really been a struggle out here for this past release, and a lot of you guys are still feeling this way. Like, oh my gosh, I haven't picked up this sticker book. I haven't seen this one yet. Have you seen it? It is really crazy.
Well, there are people that are genuinely worried that they're not going to be able to get, that botanical sticker book. Like they really feel like I am not going to get it. Like I am going to miss out on that sticker book. And, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. I mean, you're still going to make beautiful spreads with the sticker books that you have. You're still going to have, your beautiful planner, and you're still going to have the other sticker books, and you're still going to have, and I am the worst one, and we are always, here we go again, sounding so incredibly wise. I feel like that we are all able to make our planners beautiful with stickers from the Dollar Tree. So it's not like we actually need to break our necks trying to find this stuff. But, when you go on eBay and you feel like you have to spend $60 on the botanical sticker book because you're worried that you're never going to be able to find it, I mean, there's a problem there. I mean,
I told you once before, Stephanie Fleming sells paper crack. It's just, it literally is paper crack. Like, I feel like I start to scratch and itch a little bit. Like, do y'all got, when you go to Joann's and you're like, do you got the new Happy Planner stuff? Like, you start stuttering, you start scratching a little bit, you start tweaking in the store a little bit, and they're looking at you like, girl, like, it's, what, are you okay, honey? Like, I start to sweat a little bit, like, it's just, it's crazy. Like, and I know that we should not be feeling like this, but like, seriously, there are still people who are looking for like sassy plans, and people who are still looking for what's the name of that sticker book, happy quotes. People are still looking for those, and they're freaking out like, I'm not gonna be able to find it, my Joann's doesn't have this, or my Hobby Lobby hasn't had this. And it just takes you to a whole other world, and then you just leave your body and you get on eBay and you start spending $75 and $80 for one sticker book. And I don't know, like, Spice know me. She know I ain't about to pay nobody no $80 for a sticker. Not for no paper. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Can't do it. I'm not gonna pay you no $80 for no paper. Can't do it.
But you know that I have, and that is why.
But the thing is, girl, you see my other side come out just now when I said that. No, ma'am, can't do it. I can't spend no.
But you know that I have, and that is what's so funny about us together as a pair is that, like, you are like, well, you know what? I'm just going to run on here to this Dollar Tree, and my planner is going to look just as fabulous. Okay. And then I'm just like, well, I'm over here on the Mercari.
No.
Okay. When I finally got my Trendsetter sticker book for $88, and then and then 6 months later, Happy Planner's like, hey, we're gonna re-release the Trendsetter sticker book. And everybody's gonna have it. Trendsetters for everybody. And I'm just like, oh, after all that time, after all that searching, after all those sleepless nights of FOMO.
Like, I have been so into Happy and my friend laughs at me because anything that I do late at night, the moment that I go to sleep, I dream about it. So for example, I was planning last night and I went to sleep, and what was I doing? I was in Joann's looking for Happy Planner stuff, searching for stickers. I was like, what in the world? Like,
that's not a dream, girl. That is a nightmare. You got to go see a doctor.
I need a therapist.
You need a therapist bad.
Like, crazy. Like, girl, and it's sad when you're starting to dream about the products, like, oh, I need that. No, please. You're having like a legit, like, that's true. You're having a legit nightmare that you got to the aisle and there's a sticker book there, but there's somebody else in the aisle, and you have to fight this lady for your sticker book. It's like it's Brack. It's Black Friday.
It's Black Friday.
Okay, wait. We're going to cut that out. Okay. It's
no,
like
I'm
Black
keeping
Friday. It. It's like Black Friday, Seriously, all over again, like in your head, like it's Black Friday. Every time you go to shop for stickers, like, okay, will I get in this aisle and see this girl that's eyeing the same sticker book as me? And how can I punch her in her face and get the sticker book before she does? Like,
She
crazy. And like, honestly, we should not be feeling like that, because honestly, there are times when I have honestly seen grown women give other women dirty looks in the planner aisle, like, girl, you better not touch that.
Yeah, like you're about to get these hands.
Right, and I don't want no hands over no sticker book. You can have it, boo. I don't want no hands over no sticker book, over no paper. But literally, again, paper crack. You just start scratching and getting the sweats and losing your mind. It's
I could
just
just
crazy.
so I can just see your husband, like, he wakes you up in the morning and he's like, baby, who is Joanne?
Right.
Like, you were screaming her name in the middle of the night, and I do not know who that is. Who is Joanne?
And knowing him, he would already know, because honestly, the other day we went to Joanne's and he's like, how many times you gonna keep riding up here knowing they don't have nothing? And I was like, but the app says they have product. And he was just looking at me like,
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, see? That's how they get you.
Has you losing your mind. Like, you call Joanne, it's like, hey, do you got any new that Happy Planner stuff? And I told you on the live the last time, that lady said to me, oh, I don't know where it is. She just was like, girl, I'm over it. She literally, the product was in the back. She didn't know where it was, and I would have to wait until they put it out.
All right, so maybe the best thing for us to do would be to stay off of these places late at night, or for me anyway, because I know that you're not going to spend that kind of money on paper, but you know me, like, that I will find myself at 2:00 in the morning, like underneath some eBay, like,
I'm gonna tell you, like I tell my friend when she starts saying crazy stuff to me, I can't do it. I cannot pay $80 for no paper. I can't.
I feel like that it's possible that we haven't covered this adequately for everybody out there that wants to. I don't know if they are hoping that we will come on here and solve this problem, because we have it too. Listen, everybody, we have it too. Like, it is not like, just because
you're not alone at
look,
all.
if you go, so if you go on to SpicedPlans YouTube channel and watch my March 8th release haul, there is so much FOMO written all over that haul. I mean, the amount of sticker books that I purchased in the March 8th release is absolutely horrifying.
And the next 2 orders after that haul that you guys didn't see too.
Okay, you know what? We have been through that. We have been over this. We have already had this conversation privately. We do not need to have this conversation on the podcast. Anyway, seriously, I have FOMO too. I want to be able to put all of the stickers on my Instagram. I want to be able to put all my stickers in my planner. I want to put my stickers on the wall in my house. Like, I just want my stickers everywhere. So
all I could think about just now when you said that was like, to the window,
to the wall. Please don't sing the rest. Oh my God.
FOMO is definitely real, and we both have it. And it's so funny because me and Spice talk about FOMO all the time, and lately our whole conversation has been, like we said, about Go Wild, like how much we're missing out and freaking out that we're going to be missing it. But
yeah, but you know what, you just have to, like, FOMO is very uncomfortable. But if you don't want to find yourself going down that rabbit hole of the Facebook buy sell trade groups, and if you're not in those, I mean, just stay away. If you're not already in them, please do not use this as some kind of trigger to go find them. Like, I feel like now I've sent people down, like, people are like, oh, what's this? People who don't know Poshmark are going to be like, oh, let me download this app. No, like, put your phone down, people,
and step away.
Step
away from the phone.
Step away. Like, just stop. Because seriously, you have enough stickers. You are enough, girl. Like, you You are good enough. Your spreads are beautiful with the stickers that you already have.
You know what? That reminds me of this thing that I was listening to where the girl was listening to this thing to help her be more confident. And it was like, you are a goddess. You are a warrior. And she was like, I'm a warrior.
Yes, you are a sticker warrior. Every single one of you are sticker warriors. You do not need to go back to Joanne. Shonda,
Girl.
stop. Stop going to Joanne. You have enough stickers. Okay?
Girl.
Your spreads are fab. You do not need to buy any more stickers. And I say this as someone who already owns all the stickers.
But I need it. I need it.
See, it's so easy for me to tell y'all this because I
don't have it, and I want to do what Stephanie Happily Plans did in her planner, and I want to do what Magical Plans did in her planner, and I want to do what Plan with Gabe did in his planner, and I don't have it.
I know it is really difficult to yeah, I know. It's hard to mimic your favorites when you don't have the stickers.
I know.
It is. It really is. And when you're worried that the sticker books are going to run out and they're not going to be there anymore, like it is tough.
Right. And we have got to work on that. Like we have got to work on our FOMO, and we have to remember we need to start putting things in perspective, because it's not always that we have to have these things, you guys. You know what I mean? Like it's nice to have them. It's nice to have a wonderful sticker collection, but I mean, you can make beautiful spreads with any type of stickers, you know? So
that's so easy for us to say with our beautiful Happy Planner collections.
Because I'm going to be at Joann's tomorrow. So, you know what? I'm going to just let it go, because I know I'm going to be at Joann's tomorrow. I can't help myself.
Okay, so here is something super exciting and new. We have emails to read. Are you ready?
Oh my gosh. Yes.
Okay. Yes. Okay, so we have emails to read, and you guys definitely showed up for this. So, all right, so you're going to go first, right? Are you going first?
Yeah, I'll go first.
Okay, so, and then I'll go. So we have some emails to read about your run-ins with FOMO yourself. So yeah, thanks everyone who participated in this, because they are funny. All right, so go ahead and read your first one.
So okay, so guys, so the first email that we have up is actually from my bestie. Her name is Ellie, and she is from the Not So Perfect Planner. And so she sent an email that said, I had a full-on childlike fit when I drove an hour away with Shonda to our closest Hobby Lobby. They only had one unicorn planner because they only got two in and refused to hold the second one for us. We got there before the store even opened. Shonda had gotten to it first. I wasn't mad at her, but she thought I was because of how I acted. I couldn't even talk because I thought I would never see that planner again. I was pissed that they only sent two to the store. On top of that, they had none of the new sticker books either, so there was no, I guess she was like, there's no solace. I let the hype, fear, and worldliness get to me, and I had to check myself because I was ridiculous and it was shameful. So, okay. So I totally didn't think she was going to email this story when she emailed her FOMO story. But you guys, me and Ellie went to Hobby Lobby, and she flipped her stuff. Okay. Like she legit lost her mind. And I was not upset that I thought like she was mad at me. I was upset at the situation, like how she flipped herself, because it was like, girl, like we're besties. It's no reason for this. Like she full on like lost it. And you know, like we had to like sit down like 2 or 3 days later and just have a conversation about the situation, because it was terrible. It was like really bad. But you guys, like she realized that she had to check herself, and you know, and we talked about this before. Are you mental checking in with yourself, girl? She had to check herself because she knew that she was like, you know, going overboard and it wasn't that serious.
I think that FOMO does kind of make us act like children. Because that is I think the fear of missing out is a very childlike emotion, right? I mean, wouldn't you say?
True. Yeah.
I mean, seriously, nothing else would make her act that way except fear of missing out. I mean, it's not like that's the way she acts in her regular life.
It's crazy that you're saying that, because it's like FOMO takes on its own role over you. Like, you can't even control your actions.
Yeah, because you know that that's not the way she's going to act on a regular day that you guys go shopping.
No. Mm-mm.
So, it's just this new release especially has been very catty. The next email is from Kimberly at Creatively Crafted Style. And she says, last year we went to Myrtle Beach, whoop, for our 25th wedding anniversary. I asked my husband to take me on a crafty crawl. Oh, that's cute. We went to Michael's, AC Moore, and Hobby Lobby. Ended up buying a new Happy Planner. This was after I said I was going to use or repurpose what I already had. Yeah, how many times have we said that?
Okay, girl, all day, every day.
Every time. This was also around the time the Farmhouse, Boss Babe, etc. sticker books were released. Okay, so that would have been like January, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So on the way home from our anniversary trip, my husband asked me to find an exit for us to take a break, get something to eat, and buy gas. Instead, I was Googling Michael's locations because I had to have the Boss Babe sticker book.
Oh my gosh.
My craft store shopping experience has taught me that food and gas would be nearby. The store didn't have it, but I tried. So what she's saying is that instead of Googling to find gas and food, she was trying to find a Michael's.
Right? Our husband's like, girl, we need to rest. And she's like, no, honey, I got to get this Boss Babe sticker book, honey. We can rest later, okay?
Yes, we can rest. But what's sad is that the store still didn't even have it. So he's trying to get... So see, that's just like the husband, right? Like, he's like, we need gas and food. And she's like, I need stickers. We are on a crafty crawl. How dare you mention food and gas to me? Like, we still need to be looking for this sticker book. I thought that we were on a crafty crawl, and it is our 25th wedding anniversary, and you are going to do what I say.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you, Kimberly. That was cute.
That was really cute. Okay, so our next one is from Renee Barrett, and her actual Instagram is Renee B Creates. So, hey, Renee. So
hey, Renee.
She starts off with congrats on the podcast, ladies. Oh, thank you.
Yes, thank you.
So gorgeous, and I can't wait to get to know you better. Oh, we can't wait to get to know you too.
Same, girl.
FOMO. How about ordering a bunch of product, changing the password on the credit card login, and sending the package elsewhere to be delivered so your husband doesn't know? I'm sure we've all done that, right? No, boo. And at this point, your husband probably wondering, is she cheating on me with the craft store?
Girl. Wait. So let me see if I heard this right. She changed the login to the credit card password?
Girl, she changed the credit card login. She sent the package to be delivered somewhere else just so her husband wouldn't know.
So he can't log into the credit card and look and see how much she spent at like Michael's or whatever.
Right. Oh my God. That is hilarious. Yo, if I was her husband, I would legit be asking, are you cheating on me?
Like, girl, why can I not log into our credit card, sweetheart?
Okay. That is hilarious. That is a good one. I love that one.
That one is so good. And she calls us gorgeous, which of course just makes it so much.
Okay, so who do we have next?
Well, that one was great.
That was hilarious.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so next we have Jenna at Lovely Plans. And she says, hey, planner goddesses. Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I like it.
I like that one too. Yes, keep those coming, everybody. Thanks for giving us such a fun and uplifting planner podcast. You are so very welcome. The FOMO is so real in my house. I, quote unquote, make my husband keep a list of my wish list sticker books and items in his car just in case he's near a craft store when I'm not with him. He brought home about half of what I got from the last Happy Planner release. Gotta use your resources. With love, Jenna. Now that is a good man.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, Jenna, you need to definitely keep him, because if I try to tell my husband, and then look, my husband is very, very supportive of everything that I'm doing in the planner world, but he hates to run an errand. So if he was near a Hobby Lobby and I was like, could you run in a Hobby Lobby and see if you can find that unicorn planner? He would be like, you can go to Hobby Lobby. He is not trying to go in a Hobby Lobby.
Oh my gosh. And Jenna is from at Lovely Plans.
At Lovely Plans. Yeah,
that's gosh. Now that I think she does have a good hubby, because that's so sweet. Now you know what? My hubby doesn't really mind going into like Joann's or Hobby Lobby. He'll take me as much as I ask him. Oh, I want to go to Hobby Lobby. Okay, well, let's go. He doesn't really mind. He just kind of leaves me in the planner section, and then I come find him when I'm done, because he's not going to stand there and watch me pick out what I'm going to pick out.
Well, he'll go with me. Like, he'll definitely go with me, but like, he's not going to be out like in the world and just go by himself.
That's not happening.
No, and seriously, if I made him a list, I don't know what I would have 12 planner basics.
Oh.
Yeah. So
can we all agree we're over planner basics? Nobody wants any planner basics.
Have one more.
Yes.
One more. Okay, so this is from Myra, and she does not give her Instagram name either. So, hi, Myra. All right. She says, hey, Spice and Queen. Hey, I gotta say, hey, girl. I gotta say, the craziest thing I've done in the name of FOMO was buying sticker books at a hiked up price from Facebook buy sell trade groups. See, oh my gosh, we were just talking about this. The stores in my area tend to get things super late, and in my excitement, I definitely spend way too much on books from that group. See, look, Myra, you and me are the same. Like, we need to talk, girl. After learning some ladies literally buy or steal everything in the store, leaving nothing for other planner babes, I got off those pages. Definitely something I don't want to support. This last release, I just sucked it up and waited for what I really wanted to be on the Mambi site. Way cheaper and far less stressful than stalking Facebook pages for what I want. Myra P. Yeah, Myra, I think you're absolutely right. Staying off of those buy, sell, trade pages is really a good idea. It's funny that you mentioned stealing. I was actually on one of those buy, sell, trade pages, and I read the story that this lady was at Michael's and she saw a woman put an entire stack of sticker books in her purse and just walk out.
No, ma'am.
Yes, and it was one of those sticker books that was like super in high demand, and the employees couldn't do anything about it, and it was just so crazy. So everybody on the buy, sell, trade pages started saying, well, nobody needs to buy those books. And, you know, it's almost like, what have we become that we are? I mean, seriously, these are sticker books, people. These are not tickets to see Beyonce. Okay.
And here's the thing. At this point, when you're doing that, you're taking the happy out of Happy Planner. Stephanie did not create Happy Planner for you to be out here stealing in these streets. I think she created it for us to make a happy life for ourselves and for us grown women who like sticker books and planners to enjoy ourselves and not be shamed and judged. You know what I mean? Like, she, you know, and plan a better life for ourselves, not to be out here stealing and scheming. That's not what she's about. So when you do that stuff, you don't just hurt yourself. You hurt the brand. You hurt the people who are in the community who actually enjoy these products. You know what I mean? Like, that is a terrible thing for you to be out here stealing sticker books and putting them in your purse. No, ma'am. We're not going to be doing that.
FOMO is not making us happy. And, you know, sitting here and staring at Instagram and saying, oh my gosh, I really need that botanicals book, and being at home and not being happy because you don't have the botanicals sticker book. And I use that one as the example because I feel like it's sold out quick. You know, sitting at home and being worried because you don't have that, I feel like that is keeping us from being happy. So we need to come up with a way to fix this if we can. Like, how are we, I know that it's not, you know, mine and your responsibility to figure out how to fix this problem for the community, but they want us to talk about it, so we're talking about it. So what do we do now? Like, what is our next, how do you and I, what are we going to do about our Go Wild situation?
Will we be there next year? Our goal is to go next year. Our goal is to be in that room and to be able to breathe that same air that Stephanie's breathing and eat that watercress salad and eat that little cucumber sandwich that she likes. You know, like, in my head, okay, so I'm not there this year. That does not mean that I can't save for Go Wild 2020, or I can't do my best to get things in order for myself to go wild. That does not mean I cannot cheer for my other planner babes who are at go wild. And I think we need to put things in priority for ourselves. I mean, really, if this sticker book or this planner or whatever the case may be is taking you out of your character, you need to sit back and check yourself. Because, like I said, first and foremost, Stephanie did not create this brand for us to be out here acting a fool with people and stealing and doing the wrong thing and just being nasty to each other. Yeah, we do call the Joanne employees 100 times. I'm guilty of that. Yeah, we do call Hobby Lobby 100 times. I'm guilty of that. Because we want the sticker books. We're in love with the product. But do not let your love become a lust, because there's totally two different things, and lust is under that category of FOMO because you're lusting after these products and you're willing to go to any lengths to have this stuff, and that is not what it's about. And for now, I have even, I had gotten to a point where I was hoarding sticker books, and I have about maybe, I'm going to say about 10 to 12 sticker books that I have not even pulled a sticker out of, and I bought them last year. And so if that's the case, if I'm hoarding them, why don't I use what I have in my stash? And if I get the new product, I get the new product. If I don't, that's okay, because I still it's not like I'm going to ever run out of stickers. You know what I mean? So as far as for us, I think we should just kind of sit back and check ourselves and realize that it is not going to be the end of the world if we do not get this stuff. And we don't have to be nasty to others or step outside of our character, all be in the name of a sticker book or whatever it is. It could be a purse, it could be shoes, it could be a dress, it could be whatever. FOMO is in all aspects of our life, okay? There are times where, for example, the B2K is having a Millennium Tour, and I'm going to be on family vacation. I would absolutely love, I'm not going to lie, to ditch my family and see B2K because, honey, I love me some Omorion and Raz B. But, that I can't do. So, you know what I mean? Like, it's okay that you're missing out. So what am I going to do? I'm just going to live vicariously through my other babes who are going to, to the concert and enjoying themselves. And that's okay. It's okay to miss out on product. And I think that's something that, we just need to have that conversation with ourselves. And so I don't know, Spice, what do you think for you?
I think that what I'm going to do is challenge myself for the first couple weeks of May. After this podcast drops, I'm going to plan the first few weeks of May in older sticker books that did not come from the new releases.
Oh, that's awesome.
I'm going to try to go back into sticker books that came out, maybe in 2017, 2018, some of the older sticker books, like kind of go old school with it and try to pull out some of my old stash and use some of those, because sometimes the stickers that I bought a year ago, they get forgotten because I want to use the new ones so badly, and because it's so trendy on Instagram right now to make sure that you're using, the Simply Lovely sticker book, or to make sure that you're using, the Florals sticker book or whatever, like to make everybody's using the same sticker books. I feel like that Instagram starts to kind of all look the same because we're all buying the same products at the same time. I don't know if you would like to challenge the rest of the community to do the same. Let's kind of see if we can't get our Instagram feeds to look a little bit different. They've looked kind of the same for the past month, wouldn't you say?
Probably about the past 2 months, everybody has been all about the new sticker books. And that is a great thing. Maybe we should all just kind of step back and use some of our sticker stash. And I know we're all happy planner here and we're happy planner all the time, but I even challenge you to go outside and buy some Dollar Tree stickers and see what you can do with that. Maybe if you realize there's that you can do beautiful spreads with more than what you think you can, then maybe it will help a little bit with our FOMO and help us realize that, okay, I didn't get the botanical sticker book, I will be okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. Because I know that we are all sad when we miss out on a certain sticker book. We love this, and it is our hobby, and it's our therapy, and it's everything to us. And, it's why we record this podcast. It's what's brought us all together. But, if it starts to turn us into other people and, we start going behind our husbands' backs and being sneaky sneaks and, like lying to our families and yelling at our friends in the aisles of Hobby Lobby. And, like it's just, if it's turning us into criminals, yeah, I don't know. Like, I feel like that it is definitely a real thing. This fear of missing out. Maybe I'll keep my no spin going for another month because it's been kind of nice. I mean, like I've kind of had to breathe through some moments.
Yes, you have.
Yes, I have. I find myself scrolling through the Happy Planner shop, the Mamby shop website pretty frequently. But it's April 26th and I have not been to a craft store in a month. So maybe more than a month. So I think that's pretty great. And I want to thank everyone who's checked in on me on this no spend. I appreciate you guys. So do you have any non-planner related happiness in your life right now?
Yes, I am watching this show called The Act, and it's with Gypsy Rose and Dee Dee, and girl, that show has me like, I'm so into that show that I have been like looking up, like reading like the news reports, the old news reports, and looking up videos on YouTube, and can't wait to watch, like after I watch The Act, I want to watch like the Mommy Dearest. Have you watched that show? It's amazing.
Wait a minute. Are you talking about the show on Hulu?
Yes.
Yes, I am watching that show. And that show is so creepy to me. And I don't know anything about the true story. It's a true story, right?
It's a true story, real life.
Wait, is that what Mommy Dearest is based on?
Mommy Dearest is based on that, and I haven't watched Mommy Dearest yet, because I want to watch The Act and fully get all of that out of the way, and then go back and watch, like Gypsy's full story on what happened. But honestly, like, I feel like they should let Gypsy out of jail. I know that sounds sad, but I know she did something bad, but like, girl, Dee Dee was a hot mess.
But see, it's hard for me because like I already know that she's in jail and that she's still alive, and like it's hard for me to watch. I mean, like I'm loving watching it. Like I'm totally caught up. Like I'm right there with it. Like I watch it every Wednesday. I mean, it does bother me a little bit that Hulu drops things like every week instead of all at once like Netflix, but I mean, I'm surviving.
I know.
So I am watching it like every week. But anyway, it's hard for me because like I already know that she's gonna like go to jail, so I'm like, like I hate kind of knowing the end.
I mean,
but then I didn't know that it was gonna be a true story.
But girl, like, I don't know. Like, I haven't watched the last episode yet that just dropped. But the episode before that with the guy and, like, how crazy he is and, like, how he's like, oh, you have to ask Victor. Like, I don't know. I literally stopped breathing watching this show. Like, I make sure I hear every word. Like, I don't need my breath to cut off any hearing that I got going on. I need to hear everything that's happening. Like, it is crazy. Like, I really enjoy this show. Like, if you guys have not checked out this show called The Act on Hulu, you definitely need to. And I absolutely love Joey King. And
I do too. She's so fantastic.
What is her name? Patricia what?
Patricia Arquette. She's fantastic too.
I have loved her since, I don't know if you know, but she played in a movie called Wildflower, and she played a deaf girl. And
I've not seen that one.
You have got to see that movie. I loved that movie. Like, it was so cute and so, like, so sweet, and I just loved it. It was like some bad stuff was going on in the movie, but like how the movie ended, you're just like, oh, that's so sweet. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll have to check it out. I really like her. She had some really nice things to say, or some really like empowering things to say about like women in Hollywood and stuff a few years ago, I think, when she won her Oscar. So I've always kind of admired her, and she's tearing up this role. I mean, first of all,
yes.
So yeah, so everybody go and watch that. Like that's if you have Hulu or whatever way that you get your TV, go check out The Act, because that show they're killing it. They're really doing a good job. And it's right up my alley, but you know what? You're right, because I can't eat while I watch it. Like, I have to be really quiet.
I gotta hear everything, girl. Yeah. Even when my hub start busting open chips and stuff, girl, I give him the dirtiest look. Like, don't you see me watching this TV? Nobody told you to eat no chips right now.
Gypsy Rose is on TV. Okay, we have to listen to every quiet little tiny word that she says. with her fake teeth.
Oh my God, that episode was crazy. Oh my God, let's not even talk about that.
Okay,
But
so we don't want to spoil it for you guys, but
yeah,
yeah,
you
go
guys
watch
have
that.
to go watch that show because it is absolutely freaking amazing. So, with that being said, we are going to wrap it up here. But I hope you guys enjoyed episode 3. Woo woo!
Yay! I can't believe that we made it to the end of a third episode. I want to remind you guys one more time to go to Stephanie's shop for her sale March 4th and 5th. The shop.beautifulplanning.com. She's the one who designed our logo, so make sure that you get over there for her sale. And yeah, we're gonna get out of here. So happy Friday and have a great weekend. And we'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
Bye.